Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. And I hope you're ready for a fun one tonight, Clark. I know I am. Both of these teams excel at getting up and down the floor.
It shows that they love to run, and as soon as they get the rebound, they are pushing it up and attacking. I love watching a matchup like this. Kobe has such confidence. Feels like this guy can score whenever he wants to.
Nowitzki left side. A 15-footer. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Can't be indecisive on those quick jumpers. Let it fly.
A 3-ball. They get it again. Here's Radmanovic. And the rejection by Bradley. Now here's McKee. Fades. Nowitzki's shot's good. Nowitzki's got his second bucket.
A mid-range specialist. All Nowitzki needs is a little wiggle room, and he's going to let it go.
It's stolen by McKee. Here's Bowen. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. And here is Hughes. In the corner, it's Bryant. That's a floater go. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Much respect for Kobe. Defense got over-anxious there.
Seattle's shooting their first free throws of the game right now. It's the second from the line.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Nowitzki. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Nowitzki's got 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the Bucks with possession here after the Sonics pick up 2. Weston Nowitzki. Chris Anderson pulls it in. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Radmanovic. Nowitzki with the steal. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Lamar Odom. Back to Jackson. Here's Bradley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
Oh, easy 2 points from Bowen. You don't need a ton of offense from Bruce. He makes his impact defensively.
Kobe, no good. Bucks leading by 4. The tray. And it's Bobby Jackson with the 3.
Get that defense backpedaling on its heels, then rise up and splash it on.
Hughes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, dynamic drive by Hughes, cutting through the defense to get him an easy one.
Pass to McKee. Here's Bowen. Puts up a 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so the timeout taken by Nate McMillan here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Trail by 8. Pass to Hughes. Here's Kerr for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Nowitzki, good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Nowitzki. Fades and shoots. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Kerr's shot is good.
And that's his specialty. Curry is out there to space the floor for his teammates and knock down triple.
James looking around. Can't hit from in close. Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for Milwaukee. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And how about how they've converted in close? I mean, they're doing a great job involving the big fellas.
Down low. And Woods gets it to go.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Pass to Harvey. Nowitzki a screen. Goes up on the high post. They get it back. No good. Shot missing. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Here's Kuracek. Knocks down the three ball.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Pass to Woods. Now Kerr. Fires for three. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
If you knock down a three on him, you just know Kerr is eager and anxious to respond.
The drive by James. Here's Harvey. Takes it off the glass. Harvey's got his first 2 points.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Timeout called by Nate McMillan. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Potential one-and-done draft selection this year. Chris Bosh out of Georgia Tech. What's your take on him?
Well, he seems NBA ready to me. You look at his numbers, and those are the stats of an NBA player, not a college freshman.
Here's Kuracek. Pass to Decker. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. To the paint. And stolen by Knight. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. There's the three ball by Bryant.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Now James. Still without a basket. Pass to Sampson. Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. Knight grabs the board. Sonics trail by 6. Here's Radmanovich. Nice ball movement by Seattle. And here's Kobe for 3. And another 3 for Seattle.
Timeout. Over the course of the game, they're trying to get Kobe shots from everywhere on the court.
And here's a timeout now from George Clark. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Boy, you got to love Nowitzki. As unique a player as you'll ever see, a towering 7-footer who is as good as it gets at making all kinds of jump shots.
And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Pass to Hughes. On the wing, Bryant. From 12 feet out. Up again. Here's Knight. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boxing out so important. Second chance points can be a backbreaker.
James outside. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Bradley with the ball. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And given the height advantage, it's no surprise he was able to score.
There's the triple. The shot by Hughes, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And that one's good, Garachek. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Out to Kobe. And stolen by Nowitzki. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Throwing it down, leave nothing to chance.
The 3 from Bryant. Kobe with confidence.
Boy, the shot contest did not bother Kobe at all that time. So poised under pressure.
Now here's James. Nothing on the board. High post, Nowitzki. No coverage that time. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Nice possession, working it for a great look.
Pass to Odom. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. No good from outside. That shot, no good. And the first half is now in the books. Bucks ahead, leading by 7. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Seattle. It's his shoulder that's the source of discomfort right now. Diagnosis at this point is that it's just a sprain. Obviously not how they plan to start the year, and they'll have to make some early adjustments to compensate. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
Yeah, my heart sinks for him. I mean, I really feel for him. It's no fun being hurt. Sitting out, you can't practice, you can't be part of the activity, can't help the squad. But right now, he's got to take care of his body, get his treatment, and focus on recovering so that he can get back into action down the road.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
James outside. Nowitzki up top. Shoots over Odom. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Such a versatile offensive weapon. Nowitzki has tons of places where he can get it in the basket from.
Bryant down low. Hughes buries it from 3-point range. Hughes got 5 points so far.
Impressive decision-making there. He could have tried to score, but makes the right decision and hits the open shooter.
And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And here is McKee. Still yet to score. Pass to Bowen. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. A fader. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson misses. Sonics trailed by 6. It's deflected.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
You'd love to see it. The Dirk dunk. He's not going to jump out of the gym, but he's not afraid to throw it down when the chance presents itself.
And that one is good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Bowen. Jackson looking around, and the foul called on Larry Hughes. That is his first foul of the game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Bryant from way outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead early. Pass to Bowen. From downtown, it's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And now it's an 11-point Bucks lead.
Bowen can be dangerous from the perimeter, very accurate from the arc.
And so the timeout taken by Nate McMillan here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So both teams making some changes here. .157 left to play in the third. Pass to Boumtje. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. Even then, it's just not a good play. Hey, you know what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Outside, Odom. .58 seconds left for the third. Here's Bryant. Kobe going to work inside.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
Over in the corner, Sampson. No good with the triple. Sonics trail by 13. Right wing. Kerr outside. 6 to shoot. And here's Bryant for 3. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist. Kobe's got 24 points. To the right side. Pass to Harvey. Here's Bowen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so the timeout taken by Nate McMillan here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Fires away from outside. And So it's Milwaukee going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside. And And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. There's the pick. For 3, Kerr gets the three-pointer to fall. Kerr's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Sonics. Here's Kiricek, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Bucks lead by 10.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Out to the wing. Murray outside. 3-pointer. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And here's Kerr from the arc. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Bucks leading by 10. And Murray, here we go. And that one drops for him. Murray's got his first basket of the night.
High percentage if you can find a window. Great job.
Kerr can't hit.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
It's stolen by Bryant. Shoots the 3. Kerr outside. Nailed from three-point land. Kerr's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for the Sonics. And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the Bucks coach as he addressed his team. And they told their team, no easy 3s. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
You know, he's always ready to shoot the basketball, Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, as soon as he catches the pass, he's locked and loaded and ready to go. Great confidence in his stroke.
Takes the 13-footer. And good that time.
Got to D Nowitzki up from here. I mean, an amazing scorer who can light you up from just about anywhere. He's got a great stroke for a 7-footer.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Clock at 6. Ryan is doubled. Holy cow! What a bailout!
Inside, Hughes can be very dynamic. I mean, his athletic ability gives him a lot of options to choose from.
Stolen by Anderson. Here's Radmanovich. It's stolen. Nowitzki looking around. Whoa! Vintage three-pointer from Dirk.
And the defense has to be up on Nowitzki more than that because he's too good a shooter from outside.
Got a hand on it. Here he goes. Oh, what a play inside.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bucks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Nowitzki.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
So they foul intentionally. There's talk of a new dynasty rising in the East, and a lot of people think, Greg, the Nets could be a championship team.
I mean, New Jersey's a talented squad with a young core, and they had a great run in the playoffs last year. That kind of experience is priceless.
For the Sonics. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
The long 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The SupaSonics will retain possession.
Now in the game for the SupaSonics.
And so it looks like the SupaSonics will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Puts it up from deep. Not going to go. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And the second free throw, good. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Puts up a deep 3. Kerr outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the 3 misses. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fred Hoiberg. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them. Here is Kerr.
Fred Hoiberg.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. I gotta say, Clark, it's good to see the New Jersey Nets finally making their mark in the NBA.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Any of those ABA teams, you've got the Denver Nuggets, the Indiana Pacers, the New Jersey Nets, and you're right. They were royalty back in the ABA days, but it's taken them a little while to get back to the top in the NBA. They're fresh off their first trip to the finals, and I think we've got a chance to see them back there again soon.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Absolutely ready. And they put the ball in his hands, and he's able to finish.
Here's Padgett. Hughes covering. And the foul called on Larry Hughes. That is his first foul of the game.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Williams, he's checked in for the Wizards. Parker comes in for Bender. Now here's Parker. Pass to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Off target from outside. Sonics trail by 10. And Bryant kicks to Kerr. Lets it go with the 3. Theo Ratliff grabs the miss. Ratliff's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now here's Walker. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Woods. Kerr outside. Over Parker. Gets it to go. That one good from Kerr.
You know, you talk about perfect shooting form. Kerr has exactly that. Textbook.
Pass to Walker. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
He's hit shot after shot. I'd keep feeding him. This man is on a mission.
And here's Kerr. Anderson, a screen on Parker. Kerr outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, Kerr is obviously an Allen wrench in this department. He's a specialist, a talented long-range shooter.
Kerr against Parker.
Sonic's foul call. Second personal foul. 4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
Wizards passing it around. Walker's shot is off. Sonics trail by 7. Left side Anderson. Odom, the pass to Hughes. And here's Bryant for 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
3 points.
What a run. And now all of a sudden they're right back in it.
They're not going away quietly. If they go down, they're going to go down fighting and swinging.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Payton. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Sonics. Hughes with it. Lets it go from deep. Cranes the three-pointer. And now just a 1-point Wizards lead.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
They might have the lead, but what they don't have is the momentum right now. So that was a big basket for them.
Radmanovic's shot is off.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Shot's good by Walker.
Everything is falling for Walker. He is dominating this game.
And the Sonics with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Oh, power move by Kobe.
And there has been no answer for him defensively.
Payton looking around. Over Hughes. No good from Payton.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Outside Bryant. What a shooter! What a shooter! Kobe Bryant!
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Now here's Odom. Pass to Radmanovich. On the wing, Kobe to take the lead. And another three for Seattle.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And Doug Collins wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
The latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, Doug Collins was just reviewing things with his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thank you, David. Basket good. Peyton's got 15 points here in the second half.
Oh, nice play call by Peyton. He sees the defensive layout and knows the pick and roll will open things up. That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
End of the pass to Ratliff. Here's the three. Rebound by the Sonics. Bryant's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The three connects from three-point range. Kobe's got 36.
Now, he's got that kind of range from outside. You have to chase Bryant off the line.
Pass to Walker. Over Radmanovich. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Walker.
Because he loves to deliver in the big spots, these moments are just what Antoine Walker wants.
Anderson, a screen on Peyton. He's off from 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ratliff down low. Good! Some old school moves in the post.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
Bender with it. Odom's there. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead right there. Jacks up a 3. And there's the 3.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
Wizards trail by 3. Walker surveying the floor. Peyton against Hughes. Count it!
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Kobe. Launches it. Buries the deep ball.
Kobe thrives under pressure. When his team needs a hoop, he's the man to get it for him.
124 left in the game. For 3. No good.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
There's the pick. Layup, no good. Wizards shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. Ratliff down low. Hughes covering. Fires the 3. And it misses. And he commits the intentional foul.
Antoine Walker. Third personal foul. First team foul.
It's Seattle with the ball. The biggest, and again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. Seven-point differential. It's off.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has
Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Seattle with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Does not go in. Shoots the three. Driving in.
Larry Hughes.
So we see the Sonics taking the W here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this